Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing my top 10 nude lipsticks that I'm currently loving, and all of these are mostly affordable. So I hope you like the video. I hope you will like my recommendations. And with that, let's get started. And if this is the first time you've come onto my channel, then do please consider subscribing and liking the video if you like the content. Yeah, that's all. So I do not have any makeup on my skin right now. I am barefaced because I wanted to show these nude lipsticks without any makeup on my bare skin. And I'm in the shade, I think, wheatish medium undertone. I have a Maybelline 128 for your reference. And yeah, so if you are somewhere around my skin tone, you will be able to see how these lipsticks looks without any makeup. So let's start with one of my most favorite ones, and I have already purchased a backup of this. This is my second tube of this already, and imagine that's how much I love this lipstick. This is the Miss Claire Soft Matte Lip Cream in the variant 58. This is shade 58. I love this particular shade. I love the formulation. I will give you a swatch of this, and this is a very old lipstick. It's not a new lipstick. I just happen to love it, and it's already over, but I already have repurchased it once, so I think the backup is somewhere there. But yeah, this is almost over. This is how the shade looks like. It's a beautiful pink undertone with red and brown undertone to it. So yeah, it's a pinky shade, pinky nude shade with red and brown undertones to it. That makes it very wearable. Also, I have heard this is a dupe for Wet n Wild Give Me Mocha, which happened to be out of stock everywhere. So if you happen to love that lipstick, Give Me Mocha, then go for this one. This is a very similar shade to that one, and it looks beautiful on our Indian skin tone. Let me show you. Yeah, this is how the shade looks like. It's very beautiful pink with brown and red undertones, which will suit a lot of Indian skin tones, I believe, and it retails for only rupees 300. So it's very good quality for the price you're paying, and it's very creamy. Like we all know, all have used this. It's a very old lipstick. It's very creamy, very comfortable. It's not completely matte, but it is like semi matte, and it's also not very long lasting. Once you eat or drink something, it will come off because it is not a straight up matte lipstick. But I do not mind it. I love the shade. I do not mind reapplying this as well. So yeah, this will be my first recommendation. I love this lipstick. Next up, we have from the house of Lakme. This is their, what is the range name? This is their Forever Matte Lip Color in the shade Nude Twist. This was also a very old launch from them, and this particular shade, I have two shades from them. The one was Nude Dream. That was a pinky mauvey shade. I loved that one as well. If you like something pink, then you can definitely go for Nude Dream. This one is Nude Twist. This is a brownie nude actually. I'm a true and true nude person, like through and through. I do not like those reds and all of those shades. I am a true nude lipstick girl. I'm like having brown, pink, peach, all kinds of nude. So this is a brownie peachy undertone nude. Let me give you a swatch of this. Yeah, this is how the shade looks like. This is the Miss Claire one. This is the Lakme one. You can see the difference. This one is having more of pink undertone. This one is brown with a little bit of warm brown actually, I would say. Yeah, so this is the warm brown shade, which will suit a lot of Indian skin tones. Let me show you how it looks on my skin. So yeah, this is how Nude Twist looks. I do not have any makeup or lip liner on my face because I want to show how the lipstick looks by itself. So this is the hand swatch, and this is how it looks on my lips. It's a beautiful warm undertone nude lipstick. That is a brown nude lipstick actually. So it's very lightweight, it's very liquidy actually, and it is quite long lasting, I would say, because it is a matte lipstick. It is quite comfortable as well, and I think for 300 rupees you cannot ask for more. So next up, we have another Lakme lipstick. This is a very recent purchase. This is the Lakme Lip Mousse. I am not sure about the whole range name. I think it was Extraordinary Lip Mousse or something. This is in the variant Chocolate Temptation. This is very famous shade from that particular range. I think it retails for 800, but on Myntra I got it for a 60% off, I believe. So it was a great purchase. I got it under rupees 500, so that was a great purchase. And this is a moussey lipstick, like the name suggests. It is a lip mousse. It is actually a cool undertone lipstick. It is a chocolate with hints of pink and mauve to it. Yeah, it's a chocolatey shade. Like you can see, it's a darker brown, it's not a lighter brown, so it will suit a lot of deep and darker skin tones as well. For me it looks a bit darker, but for deeper skins it will look a beautiful nude shade that is actually a cool tone brown with hints of pink and mauve to it, so it doesn't wash you out. It looks very beautiful on Indian skin tone. This is how the shade looks like on my hand. It's very pigmented and like one swipe pigmentation. Very comfortable on the lips because smoothie. It is not very long lasting because smoothie lipsticks aren't very long lasting, but it's very comfortable, very non-drying, and very blurring as well on the lips. So yeah, this is how the shade looks like. It is a darker brown, like I mentioned, with hints of pink. It is the hand swatch. This is how the hand swatch looks like, and this is how it looks like on my lips. I'm a Maybelline 128, like I mentioned before. That is a medium wheatish undertone, medium neutral undertone, wheatish skin tone. And yeah, this is how it looks like on me without any makeup and without any lip liner. It's a bit darker for my liking, but I still like it on some days if I want a bit dark brown shade. Yeah. And once it dries out, it turns out to be very smooth looking on the lips. Like you can see, it has blurred all the lip lines as well. That is my favorite thing about Muzi lipsticks. It doesn't exaggerate the lip lines. It looks very smooth and blurred. Moving on to the next lipstick. Again, this is one of my most favorite pinky nude, pinky mauve nude. This is from Eba. This is their must-have range, and this is in the shade Friends Forever. Yeah, 04 Friends Forever. This is a bullet lipstick, and I like the packaging of it. It's a normal twist-up packaging like any bullet lipstick, and it's quite sturdy. Like you can travel with this, and this is how the shade looks like. Actually, it's a pinky mauve shade with brown undertones to it. This is one of the most comfortable bullet lipstick, I swear. I mean, I love this lipstick. It's very underrated. I haven't seen anybody talking about this, but believe me, it's such good quality. The shade, the formulation, the way it glides, it is one of my most favorite nude lipsticks. I use this a lot. Like you can see already, मैंने कितना ज़्यादा use कर रखा है इसको. I happen to have like a lot of lipsticks, but still I end up going back to this one. I love this. Here's a swatch of this on the hand first. It's so like, did you see how easily it glides? That is like my most favorite part about this. It is, when the shade itself is so pretty. It's a pinky mauve shade which actually just brightens up your face. It looks very pretty. I love the shade of this, and it's very smooth to glide. It's very buttery smooth. See, like it is so like butter to apply. So this is how the shade looks like on my lips. It is a beautiful pinky mauve shade. On camera it is looking a bit brown, but it is not brown. It is like this. It is a pinky mauve tone skin nude shade, and it's very smooth to glide. It's very buttery smooth, like I mentioned already, but it is very long lasting as well. Like just give it a few minutes to settle in. It is very long lasting. Even it survives meals. Like it is quite you know, shocking that a bullet lipstick can survive meals, but it is like very beautiful, very comfortable matte lipstick, and this particular shade is something I love. The formulation is also amazing, and it is also very long lasting. I think this retails for 500 if I'm not wrong. So yeah, under 500, I think it's an amazing purchase. Definitely check out this range, particular shade, if you like pinky mauve shades. Looks on my hand, and that's how it looks on my lips. Okay, let's move on to some liquid lipsticks now. I believe all of these were like comfortable ones, but these are like long lasting straight up liquid lipsticks, which can be a bit drying, but I think nothing that a lip balm cannot fix. So let's get started with the first one. First one over here is the Love Earth Lip Mousse, and I think I'm in the shade Citrus Cosmo. Yeah, so I'm sure you've seen this everywhere. They have like minis of this as well, and this is a very comfortable moussey kind of liquid lipstick. Even though it is like initially when you apply it, it looks liquidy, but then it dries out to be a moussey formulation. Let me show you the shade. This is again a peachy undertone nude lipstick. It is like a straight up peachy undertone nude lipstick. It's very smooth to apply, and it is a peachy undertone, like with hints of pink and brown, but mostly it is peachy and orangey undertone. So I would not suggest this for somebody who is anywhere deeper or darker. I would suggest that you use it if you're fair to medium skin tone only. Otherwise it might wash you out, because even for me, without makeup, sometimes it does wash me out. It's such a good pigmentation, I swear. It is so comfortable as well. So this is how this looks like on me without makeup. It does wash me off like a little bit, not much. I mean, if a lip liner can fix this, I believe. So yeah, without makeup also I can wear this with a lip liner, but even then it doesn't look that bad. And this is how the hand swatch looks like. It is a bit like I mentioned, peachy orangey, mostly peachy orangey undertone lipstick, and a bit of pink as well. As I think it darkens over time as well. Yeah, and this is how it looks on my lips as well. It's a very comfortable formulation. It's like a mousse, like it mentioned, it's a mousse. It's a very comfortable formulation. And again, for discounted price, I think I will get it for like 450. So yeah, that is a steal. And they have like a lot of shades. I think there's one espresso shade that is also really good brown shade. So yeah, you can definitely check out this range. And this shade particularly if you are a fan of peachy, orangey undertone lipsticks. Also, once it dries out, it becomes a bit darker. Like you can see, it has darkened a bit after drying out. Okay, moving on to Lakme once again. This is their Lakme Primer Plus, Lakme 925 Primer Plus Matte Liquid Lip Color. This is in the shade Intense Latte. This is how the packaging looks like. There is a very good packaging, I must say. It's very good quality. It is having that rose gold cap, and even the packaging is like very good quality, and the shade is mentioned over here. So yeah, that's about the packaging, and I think it retails for 400 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 400. And I haven't used this a lot because this is a bit cool toned pink mauvey brown shade for me. Yeah, it has like brown and pink undertones. Also, one con of this is that it is a bit drying for me. That is why I do not use it a lot. Also, if you see the doe foot applicator, it is very different. It is having that bend to it, which makes it very easy for you to apply it on the lips. It is having that one swipe pigmentation, of course, like all the other lipsticks. It has dried a bit, I would say, because it's been like a while since I bought this. It has dried up a bit. So this is how it looks like on my hand. It is a straight up mauve shade with hints of brown to it. It is a little bit cool toned, I must say. Like as compared to the other lipsticks that I have, this is a bit cool tone nude lipstick, and this is how it looks like on my lips. On my lips, it is looking a bit more cool toned as compared to my hand. It is looking more mauvey over here, but yeah, on the lips it is looking a bit more brown, I would say. So, and one thing I do not like about this, it is a bit sticky, like you can see. Wow, do you see that? It is very sticky. I know it hasn't dried completely right now, but yeah, even if it dries out a bit, even then it does feel a bit sticky. I remember like when I bought it initially, even then it was a bit sticky, but right now, since it's been like more than a year, it has like thickened a bit. The formulation has thickened a bit, but yeah, it does feel a bit sticky and heavy. That's why I do not use it a lot. But yeah, if you are somebody who's looking for a cool toned nude lipstick with mauve undertones, you can definitely check this out. And it is like a little bit uncomfortable, but nothing too bad. This is how the shade looks like on my lips and on my hand as well. So it's very long lasting, like it's very difficult for me to remove, and I'm using a Bioderma, so yeah, it is long lasting for sure. Okay, now let's move on to another liquid lipstick. This is actually from a Korean brand. This is Etude House Fixing Tint. I love this. This is my most recent purchase and I already use it so much. I love. So like I was saying that I do really like this lipstick. This is in the shade Salmon Brick. मुझे इसका shade name भी आ गया है. Yeah, Salmon Brick, and the packaging is also really good. A velvety smooth packaging, and even though it says it's a like tint, but it is actually a lipstick. It goes on like a liquid lipstick, and then it turns out to be that moussey kind of formulation, which actually blurs out your lip lines. I love the shade, I love the formulation. It's very long lasting as well. I really do like this one. And I mean, almost all the Korean tints are actually very good quality, so I really do like this one. So yeah, this is how it looks like on my hand. It might look like it is not that pigmented, but believe me, it is. It does give you like if you apply like 2 layers of it, you will be having like a full-on pigmentation. Yeah, on the first layer it is like, it might show up if you have pigmented lips, that might show up in the first layer, but after 2 layers it is like very good. And that orangey pink undertones to it. It is, yeah, basically mostly like a concoction of orange and pink. So it's a beautiful nude lipstick for fair to medium skin tones. For deeper and darker skin tone, I think this will wash them out. So this is how the shade looks like. I love the shade. It really brightens up my face, and that pink and orange undertones like really does help in brightening up your face. And this is how it looks like on the hand swatch. This is how it looks on the lips. It hasn't completely dried yet, but once it dries, it just really blurs those lip lines. Like you can see right now as well, on the lower lips it has dried, so it has just blurred those lip lines. I really do like that fact about this, and the shade is amazing, so you can definitely check this out. This whole range has a lot of amazing shades, so you can definitely check it out. And this is how the shade looks like. Okay, moving on to the last liquid lipstick. This is a very famous L'Oreal Infallible lipstick. This is in the shade Worth It. This shade was also very famous. This and the Worth It medium was very famous. I got the shade Worth It because it was the Alia shade, so I wanted to try it. So yeah, it is 601 Worth It. This is how the packaging looks like. Very good quality packaging. I'm sure you have seen this like a million times already on YouTube. It has that teardrop applicator, which is very good for, like, you know, one swipe itself gives you a very good pigmentation. So yeah, this is how the applicator looks like. It's very good for lining as well your lips. So let me give you a hand and lip swatch. This is how it looks like on my hand. It is a very pale pink actually, which has like peach undertones to it. So it does wash me off sometimes, like without makeup. I'll be honest, like I do need a lip liner with this, to be honest. But for fair skin tones, I can recommend this. But anywhere between medium or deep dark, I think this will wash them out. This is only going to work for fair skin tones. This 601 Worth It shade specifically. Worth It medium is for actually medium to deep skin tones, but this one is specifically only for fair skin tones. Also, the formulation is something I love. It's very creamy and very moussey, and it is very long lasting as well, like we all already know. Let me give you a lip swatch. It feels so smooth and moussey. I love the formulation of this. But this one does wash me out, like you can see. Without any makeup, this one does wash me out. So I would suggest wearing this with makeup if you are somewhere around my skin tone. But if you're a fair skin tone, I think this will work for you. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this shade on myself without makeup, but yeah, it's good for mixing and all. Like if you are wearing a dark lipstick, if you want to make it nude, then it's good for that. But yeah, for fair skin tones, I think you can definitely go for this. If you want something a bit pinky and peachy kind of a nude, then you will like it. And the formulation is also really good. So yeah. Those were all the liquid lipsticks and bullet lipstick that I had. Now moving on to the two glosses that I have, and those are like my most used glosses. Let's start with the first one that is my most loved and most favorite. This is the Romance Juicy Lasting Tint in the shade Nude Peanut. I love this particular shade. I happen to have one other shade as well, but I've used this one the most. This one has that orange peachy undertones to it, and it is actually a lip tint and a lip gloss both. So I use it like that, like a gloss and tint both. So yeah, once it wears off, it leaves a beautiful tint behind. It is having that light pigmentation. It is not like full pigmented because it's a tint obviously. So yeah, but it darkens over time. Like right now it is looking like an orange peachy shade, but once you apply it, it darkens a bit and turns a bit pinky as well, which looks very pretty. Let me show you. So this is how the shade looks like. This is the hand swatch, and this is how it looks like on my lips. It is not like bang on pigmented, but yeah, it does give a beautiful flush of color and also leaves a beautiful tint and looks very glossy as well, like you can see. So I really do like this one. It's one of my most favorite tints ever. And once it is gone, it also leaves a beautiful tint behind, which is also something I love. So yeah, once you eat or drink something, the gloss will go away, and the tint is also not very long lasting, but yeah, it does last for a very long time. Let's move on to the last product of this video, and that is a lip gloss. This is this tint lip gloss, tint cosmetic lip gloss in the shade Minx. I got this on the recommendation of Sarah Sarosh. I saw it in one of her videos and I got it, and I must say it's a beautiful shade, especially for deeper darker skin tones. It will look pretty. It is actually a beautiful darker brown. It's a cool tone darker brown. Let me give you a swatch of this. Yeah, this is how it looks like. It has this amazing big doe foot applicator, which I love, and this is how the shade looks like. It's a darker brown actually, and it is having like good amount of pigmentation, I would say. So yeah, it can be used for multiple skin tones, and it is very nourishing as well. Like it does feel very hydrating as well. So I do wear this a lot, really. I think I'm already halfway through this, so I do really love this one. Let me show it how it looks. So this is how it looks like. It's such a beautiful brown gloss. It is very glossy, very nourishing, very hydrating, and even the shade is something I like, and it is going to suit like multiple skin tones, so that is amazing. So this is the hand swatch, and this is how it looks on me without any makeup. Again, this retails for I think 500 rupees, but on discount you can get under 500, so again, very affordable. So yeah, that was all the products I had to share with you. These were all of my nude lipsticks. These are like my most favorite nude lipsticks and most used as well in recent time. One other bonus product I can recommend is the Faces Canada lip crayon in the shade Tea Rose. I have used it previously a lot, like a lot. I'm not using it right now, that is why I do not have it, but I have used it a lot previously, and that is a beautiful peachy nude shade, peachy pinky nude shade. So yeah, you can check that one out as well. It's very comfortable, very long lasting. Yeah, I hope you liked my recommendations. I hope you found some nude lipstick if you were trying to buy something. I hope I was able to help you in some way. I hope these swatches helped you and you liked the video. And also in the comments, let me know what is your favorite nude lipstick. I would love to try it out. I'm always on the hunt of new nude lipsticks. So yeah, leave me comments and mention your favorite nude lipsticks. And yeah, I guess that is all I have for today's video. That is all the beautiful shades that I had to share with you in today's video. And if you like the content, then please do not forget to subscribe and like the video, and also share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.